Hi, I'm Tamara Henry, and I stop traffic. Welcome to Tapco, Traffic and Parking Control. We're the leader in innovative and patented technology, saving lives with our traffic signs. And now the man who is saving lives, CEO of Tapco, Rick Bergholz.
We are very grateful to every single employee that contributed to this. This started in my dad's basement in Wauwatosa in 1956. So there is a lot of good news out there. I always say the only thing wrong with our economy is there's not enough people optimistic.
What we have here is a Tapco blinker beam wireless crosswalk system with wireless in-pavement markers. It operates with a 900 megahertz radio, which communicates one side of the street to the other, lighting the entire system. When a pedestrian walks up to the system, he presses the button, signal goes to the radio, lights up that signal pole, lights up the pavement markers across the street, then lights up the other side of the street signal pole, which will allow the pedestrian to safely walk across the street and provide a very bright visual to drivers, which indicates to them that someone is crossing the street. What we're looking at here is a vehicle pedestrian preemption system. It's a wireless solar-powered system that will alert pedestrians walking in front of the exit of the underground parking garage to alert them that vehicles are coming out of the garage. When a vehicle approaches the gate arm inside the garage, a sensor picks up the vehicle, starts flashing a sign inside the garage, which alerts the drivers to watch out for pedestrians, and then on the street side, it wirelessly communicates with two Tapco blinker signs that warn the pedestrians that vehicles are exiting the garage.
And now here's what Tim Griffith had to say about Tapco's customer service.
I am Tim Griffith. I work for Athens Clarke County Traffic Engineering, and we're here in our sign shop this afternoon. Tapco is one of our major vendors. We do a lot of business with Tapco. They provide us with just about everything we need, actually. Tapco's a one-stop shop. I've known Rich, been working with Tapco for 5 or 6 years now. One thing that stands above everything else with Tapco is customer service. We get customer service that's second to none. We were looking for a sign-making system, and Rich came out and showed us some things that they had. We bought a plotter, we bought a printer, we bought the complete software package from Tapco, and they've supported us, done a very good job with that. We've been very pleased with the system we purchased, and one thing led to another, and now, of course, we do business. We buy posts, we buy bolts, signs, all kind of good stuff from Rich, from Tapco. Here we've got a Mamaki plotter, and then we've got a Graphtec plotter. The Graphtec we use for our higher grade films has a blade in it that will cut out any type of film we need cut out. The Mamaki will put registration marks that we utilize with this Mamaki printer as well. So we can print something and then put it right on the Mamaki plotter, and it'll cut it out. It'll cut out a decal or whatever we need. But like I said, Tapco fixed us up with a great deal on our equipment here, and we got everything from them. They got our software here hooked up to our computer, everything that we need to go to make any type of sign that we want. Everything that our Tapco man has told us, he's done. Competitive price, good service. What more could you ask for, really?
My name is Steve Decker. I'm the Athens Clarke County Traffic Engineer.
As far as Tapco goes as a vendor, how do you rate them?
Well, we're a continuing customer, so you're at the top of the list.
How's the customer service?
Excellent.
What makes it excellent?
When a vendor comes in and is pushing an item, we have a tendency to back up. It's not pushy. It delivers what we need and what we want. So it's not trying to push something down our throat. We buy what we need, and we're not pressured to buy something we don't need.
What are your thoughts of their LEDs and their blinking light systems?
My experience with those type of units, we had some serious speeding problems. Once I put the signs up, the problem went away. So it is the right tool or the right apparatus for the job.
I think Athens-Clarke County is the most progressive county in the state of Georgia. Not only are they open-minded about new innovative things, they're not afraid to try something new that may not be out there in the marketplace, but this is one of the best test markets for anything in Georgia that Tapco, I think, has done up until now. And we're always looking for tomorrow because it's only going to get a lot better.
And now we're going to hear from Johns Creek Traffic Manager Tom Udell.
I'm Tom Udell. I'm the traffic manager for the city of Johns Creek. Being a startup city, funds are pretty tight, and the idea of having to run power to all these different school zones that didn't have signs wasn't real attractive. It was going to cost us a lot of money. And since the beginning of me being a traffic engineer, I've known about Tapco. It's kind of a one-stop shop. They've got everything I need to get everything from temporary traffic control to the permanent blinker signs I've got stop signs, blinker stop signs, and the blinker sign school zone signs. I'd say give them a look, compare them with all the other solar-powered school flashers, definitely. The cost-wise, they're a fraction of the cost, but just as effective, just as visible. I'd just give them a shot. It'd be well worth it.
Station 61 is up the street from traffic light here on State Route 141. That's the major arterial through the city. And one of the problems they have is that with the ladder truck pulling out into traffic, the ladder makes it out into traffic before the cab does, so they couldn't see oncoming traffic. So what they asked us to do was come up with a system that they could change the light to green when they get a call. That way they wouldn't have to, one, wait for a red light, and two, stick their nose out into traffic and potentially get hit. What we did is we went to Tapco. I asked Rich about the blinker beam system they have, which is a wireless system. We decided to do an application where we could preempt the signal for them. We put a unit inside of the bay. It's there on the wall. And what it has is the push button on the outside. They can push that button and it'll change the light to green on the side street. But the bonus for this system is that there's a key fob in each of the units. It's like a little garage door opener. That when they get in the unit, they can press the key fob. It sends a signal to the box here, and then also preempts the traffic signal to turn it green so they don't have to wait.
Back in April of '09, there was a car chase, and a police officer going over a viaduct bridge in Dallas, Texas, missed the turn and went actually off the viaduct because it was very, very poorly lit and was killed. And the city of Dallas came to us and wanted to know what we could devise as some sort of a visual warning system for cars going up the viaduct that have to make that sharp turn. And we developed a Chevron system, which was our blinker signs that sequentially blinked and actually walked the car around the turn, fully solar powered. They were so impressed with that, once we did the prototype for them and they installed it, that they installed a second one. And then the city of San Antonio, Texas, heard about it and saw the video that the local news broadcast about it, and they subsequently purchased some also. But it's another innovation from Tapco. Again, we save lives.